Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. So, we ran out of paint yesterday, but because I have extended the time of day, I do believe, based on what I saw in the garden over here, this garden should be ready to harvest and make into paint. And we should be able to make that paint and get everything done still before the horde and get that base preview done. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I did get some complaints about the horde area over there and the way it looks. Son of a gun. I can't believe we're completely out, though. So we're probably going to maybe throw a quick coat of paint onto the top of it. You know, just instead of the shiny, reflective. We'll do that. Why am I bringing this over here? Let's stick the paintbrushes in here. But what I want to do, real quick, is I want to go over to the traders. And I know I could probably go to... we need to make exploding crossbow bolts. We need to make shotgun shells. And we have hardly any shotgun shells, don't we? Let's see here. What do we have in the way of... Did we not make any? Boy, that might be something else that kind of holds us up. You know what I mean? That's not even enough shells to do anything with right there. Let's see here. Shotgun shells. Well, I get these series 1500. That's a decent amount. That's a decent amount to add along with what we have. Like I said before, I don't necessarily need a whole ton of shotgun shells. Let's say we want duct tape. We'll want, we can make, let's see, wood. Do I have wood in my inventory? I have wood in my inventory. Is there anything else I need for exploding crossbow bolts? Nope. Let's do it. Exploding crossbow bolts by 250. It's perfect. That's perfect. Stick feathers back in there. Oop. Arrowheads back in there. Duct tape in here. So we got that going. Let's ride over and sell this thing for 100K over to the trader. And we'll make our rounds. We're not going to go to many traders, but so we have trader number 1 right here, then 2, then 3, and then we shoot back down to 4 and 5 right there. Let's just see what we can get. I could go looting for paint, you know, but I think by the time we do all of that, we're certainly going to run out of time to get everything done. Trying to go, I don't even know, maybe a hardware store would be a good place to go. You can sometimes find it in houses and that type of thing. I've actually found paint in coffins and graveyards. And there's a graveyard straight ahead somewhere too, up to the southwest of us. But that little bit of paint ain't going to touch what we need. We're going to need about 6,000 to finish the floor and another at least that much to do the pillars. And maybe have a touch left over for the top surface of the horde area there, since most of you did. I didn't like it either, I'll admit. I didn't like it, the shiny whatever in the horde area. It's going to get beat up pretty fast too, being over there. Well, let's see what trader has. Let's sell him all these doors. Booyah. Well, there we go. Paint. No. Chrysanthemum. Cotton. And goldenrod. He has none of those. All right. Well, let's just look through what he does have here. See if there's anything that we might want to buy. We were just trying to sell that stuff off. One trader or another. I'm actually going to buy that. Yeah, it's a 559 purple engine. I think we're all engined out, though. I think we have plenty of engines. All right, next guy. That guy right there. There's that guy. Yeah, maybe we get lucky, but, you know, we're kind of just wasting some time here for shotgun shells to make. You know, look at this. Look at this real quick. I could go along and do this number. If we go to the forest, we can pick up chrysanthemum. We can absolutely pick up some of that. This stuff is super easy to find out in the wild. I know my mouse is jerking and jiggling all over the place here. I apologize, folks. But just that fast, I was able to scoop up enough to make, a little bit of paint. Yeah, a little bit goes a long ways. I don't know how much I can turn what I just picked up into, but if we had the matching chrysanthemum to go with our water, it's not like we're going to need a crazy amount, like 100,000 or something, but just like that, I was able to scoop up 21 and 15. We could ride around and do that. Maybe something else we look into doing. Of course, we're not about to find anywhere we're going here in the wasteland. I also apologize if there are any little background noises you might hear. Maybe a mini Spartan. Because this is sort of an off time for me to record. I had the cable guy back out here again today, switching things up, changing some things around, and that took up most of my morning waiting around on him and a few hours to get all of what he had to get done, and I had to take off and get some work done after that, all of that, so off time for me to record. But I wanted to try to get an episode up today. I hope this makes it today. I hope we get this up today. What does he have? What does he have? It's going to be hard for me to catch. What we need without typing it in, because how about shotgun now? Nothing. Wow.
Sorry, I didn't have what you needed.
Well, that's okay, buddy. That's okay. I thank you. Next guy. The next guy is right there. So let's get out of this. And I'll kind of scoop up some things along the way. But yeah, we could go to the forest biome right next to us and scoop up probably 50, 60, 100 chrysanthemum. Boy, if I could do 100 each, that's a good bit of paint, and then that would get us so that the last little bit of paint that we harvest from the garden, we wouldn't even have to wait for it all to craft. We could just take a little bit of it and finish it all off. That's how close we are with time and all of that. Yeah, and someone mentioned too, I thought you wanted to do an entrance for the, or an exit, I guess, to take off the horde during the horde. I thought about that. I couldn't think of a good enough way to do it to where it looked nice. We'll just walk out the door like we've been doing for months. We'll just do it the same way we've been doing it. I don't see why I'd go through the trouble of changing that up now, because who knows what we get into with that. You're talking about another week, at least week's worth of episodes to get that done. And I think everyone agrees we're ready to kind of move on, finish this thing up. I could just stay on this base and keep adding on to it for the next 6 months if I wanted to, but we're ready to finish it, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Try to get it done before this next horde arrives. So it's kind of a shame we don't ride across any better biomes. I was hoping to pick up more cotton and more goldenrod. If we could get about 100 of each of those, then I'll absolutely ride over and scoop up chrysanthemum. And we're going across some plains right now. Let's look for cotton. There'll be some of that. There's a deer. Son of a gun, deer. Today is your lucky day, Mr. Deer. He's like, oh dear. No, lucky day today, sir. I'm short on time, and we're good on meat. All right, well, we're almost there. He's right over this hill. Trying to avoid all this. Boy, I got spoiled with War of the Walkers. When you're on your mini bike, there's no collision on the little bushes, trees-like things, and yucca and all of that stuff. There's no collision. I get kind of spoiled now on this. Some vanilla, I hit it and I stop or get bounced around. All right, fella. What you got? Tell me you got something good. I'll take shotgun shells. I'll take anything at this point. There are a few shotgun shells. It's not really worth my while, but I'll buy them just because I can. Just because I can. Oh, that's nice. That's a stack, folks. That's a stack. Okay, nothing there. I don't see anything there that I need. Hopefully I didn't miss.
Y'all come back
Hopefully I
now.
didn't miss anything. Okay, before I walk out into the danger zone. Oh, there's a forest biome there. Let's go there and then cut down over to the other trader. Hopefully avoid any landmines along the way. Oh, there we go. Nice little safe road. Little safe road. Boom! You know they're going to be dirty and have a landmine right in the middle of that path. Make you think you're safe. Well, there's an old mining spot of ours right there. You see that? I think I vaguely remember going there. I'm looking for clusters. You know, I'm looking for clusters. You're probably yelling every time you see cotton and chrysanthemum or goldenrod, but I'm just looking for it where it's all clustered together like this. I guess, oh, there's a dire wolf chasing a zombie. What a scene. I guess we'll, oh, look at this. It's cotton paradise. Been spending most of my life living in the cotton paradise. There you go, folks. There's your song for the day. Cotton paradise. And there's a feral white in the cotton paradise. What are you going to do, man? I'm out here trying to entertain these kind folk with your 600 military boots that I will take. Thank you. You're interrupting my cotton picking, flower picking. Well, that was a jackpot right there. That was the paint jackpot. There's still just more over here. I can't believe we're out here picking flowers and cotton and. Hey, we do what we have to do, right? We said that before. We do what we have to do to get it done. So, we've done that. Let's see. This is over here, which would be that way. We're going the right way. Another little patch right here. Boy, it's kind of odd. Now we're picking up more cotton than we are goldenrod. And then the one thing's going to bottleneck us is going to be the chrysanthemum. That's a little bit harder to find. But we go to the other forest biome. I should be able to find that over there. Let's see. Let's look at the forest biomes. That's dark. Ooh, that's dark too, though, isn't it? They're the same darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, there's a light colored. There's a light colored right there. We can ride around that light colored area. It's kind of surprising. So the pine forest doesn't have chrysanthemum? Is that right? Well, you learn a little something new every day. Of course, on Alpha 17, there'll be nothing to carry over there because they're merging the two forest biomes together. I think they're doing away with the plains. And what else are they? I guess the rest of it stays, but how much are we up to? Look at that, 126 cotton. Oh, we're in business. We are in business. 1 second, folks. All right. Now, back to my flower and cotton picking. Oh, yes. Gimme, 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 gimme. It's like Pac-Man. It's like Pac-Man. That's a pretty awful imitation of Pac-Man, folks. I'm sorry about that. I'll promise to never do that again. All right. All right. And there's a zombie. Right where I need to go. Why do all of the tough guys talk like that on movies and stuff, you know? They talk like this, and it's supposed to sound all intimidating and cool. Yeah, take that, zombie. Maybe I'll just talk like this from now on, punk. Feeling lucky, punk? Huh? Well, do you? All right. I mean, I guess I'm kind of good on cotton now. I can just look for goldenrod. I just get it while I can get it, but now, if you're wearing headphones, I apologize, because you can most likely hear the mini Spartans yelling in the background. Well, they're not yelling. They're having a good time, so. All right. Let's head on to that trader guy over here. We'll stop for goldenrod. We'll break for goldenrod and cotton, but mostly goldenrod because we're good on cotton. But if it's there like that, I'll take it. Pac-Man it up. Pac-Man it up. There's a cop. There's a cop. There's a cop. Cop. Get out of there. I can hear the thud, thud, thud of the police. Oh, Mr. Policeman, you're right over there by some goldenrod, too, sir. Shame on you. He's blocking me. He's blocking me from my goldenrod. Can't have that. Been spending most of my life living in the cotton paradise. Now I had that song stuck in my head. Thanks, folks. Thanks for that. Getting these silly songs stuck in my head. All right. No more cotton. No more cotton. Just give me the good stuff now. Like the goldenrod and chrysanthemum. Where do I have to go to get some chrysanthemum? Is there just this one biome that has chrysanthemum? That light-colored biome? We need to go this way. There's goldenrod. There's a little patch of it right here we'll stop for. It's like a little relay race or something. Scavenging hunter. I don't know what it would be, but it's like a little game running around trying to pick it all up. Sir, I don't have time to mess around with you today, but I'm coming to pick this goldenrod next to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't play around today. I can't play with you. Oh, there's a paradise of it right there. I might have to kill him. I might have to kill him. Let's time it. You have nothing. Look at all that goldenrod right there. It's everywhere. Yes. I'm doing all of this, and we're probably going to be lucky if we find 30 chrysanthemum. You know what I mean? We're going to that biome. We're definitely going to that biome, but that's too far to run. There'll be more chrysanthemum or more. Gosh, I keep saying all of these things. There'll be more goldenrod when we get over to that other forest biome. And if not, we'll come back to the plains again. We're in the plains. We live in the plains. I was thinking about that. Last night. I was like, we're going to go to the traders and we could go loot some, but we could just go around and pick the stuff. We just pick, look at that. Look at all that stuff there. You just go around and pick all of it instead of waiting on that to grow over there. How much are we up to? 93 and 268 cotton. How do we get so much cotton? It's hard to believe I picked that much cotton. That's a ton. That's more than what we're growing over there, I think. That's paint for days, y'all. We just got to get this number up right here. I'm going to get 100 of these. I think we're close to the 100 now. There's another feral white. Those things are everywhere. Remember, though, we replaced crawlers with feral whites. Yes, we did that. We did that. Is he trying to get me? You stop trying to get me, man. Didn't I just kill you a little while ago? Your brother? My goodness. Yeah, we replaced the crawlers with those feral whites. That increases difficulty a little bit because those things always run, And the crawlers, to me, are sort of useless. I mean, sure, they can hit you in the leg and cripple you, but the other zombies can do that too if they lose their legs. And they can at least run at me. Now, why we really did it was that they took up max alive space on Horde Night. On Horde Night, you're missing zombies and you're like, well, where's the next wave? And it's because there are like 8 crawlers slowly inching their way over to your base. Now it's frustrating. So that's why we did away with them. So in the very least, we'll have feral whites. And I don't loot most of the zombies anyway at that point that I changed it. So you can't really say, oh, he's getting better loot from those than he would the crawlers. But, it is what it is. Higher difficulty, higher risk, higher reward. You know a place I just thought about that might actually have a lot of paint? Would be the Higashi Pharmaceutical Company. What do you think? The Higashi Pharmaceutical might have a lot of paint that we could loot. Might be worth checking into to make sure I have some gas here in my inventory or in my mini bike or someplace. I know I'm driving past a lot of goldenrod. I'm trying to resist. I'm getting a twitch in my left eye right now as I go by it. Resist the dark side. Or the yellow side.
Put away your weapon unless you'd like to die.
Ooh, I don't have any gas, so maybe we swing back by the base and get some. What do you have, sir? Do you have anything at all that I could use? Are those better than what we're wearing? Like, I know we're probably wearing 600s ours just a little bit. Break legs for coin. So, one more trader. He's right here. Let's check our mini bike for fuel. We do have fuel. Okay, so we're good. So we don't have to go back to the... We don't have to go back to the base to get gas. That saves a little bit of time. Now, like I said, if we can't find enough goldenrod while we're searching for chrysanthemum, we'll come back to the plains, but it's not going to do us any good if we can't find any chrysanthemum. Ugh. Watch the magic happen, folks. We'll get back to the base and everything will be ready. It'll be a beautiful thing. At least that's what I'm hoping is going to happen here while we're kind of out looking, and we'll have a bit extra to go with what we planted. I think the inside garden might be ready soon. The outside garden,
I thought you might
probably not so much. More shotgun shells, we'll buy them. plenty of money. I hope I'm not missing this stuff, folks. When I get in a hurry like this, I don't pay much attention. There was a whole auger that guy just had for sale.
Much obliged,
Yeah,
stranger.
thank you. Goodbye. All right, there. Can you find chrysanthemum in the snow biome? I don't think you can. I don't think that's a thing. What do I know? It's not like I spend a whole lot of time searching for it. There's another lucky animal. There's a big hole in the ground. You see that? I was taking a sip of my tasty beverage. There's a big hole in the ground. You don't know what you find out here outside of snowberries. Well, there's a little bit of goldenrod, but that's right on the border. Yeah, I don't see anything. All right, now we have to really cross our fingers that I can find enough chrysanthemum to match the cotton and goldenrod that we have. This is not as clustered together, folks. You're not going to find as much of this just lying around as what we do the other stuff. Feeling pretty good so far, though. Feeling pretty good. Look at all of that. Let's go this way. Look, 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 look. There's one right there. Yeah, I might have to title this episode Flower Picking with the Grand Spartan. Come pick the pretty flowers as we tiptoe through the tulips today. Scan and scan, scan. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. There's another one. I see one over here. Zombies, you're just going to have to chase me today. You just going to have to chase me around today. Like, has he lost his mind? He's out here picking flowers. What are his viewers going to think? I think the viewers would be happy if I could just finish this build and get enough paint. That's what I think, zombies. What I think. Don't judge me. What is that? Is that a rabbit? It's funny how it takes cotton, chrysanthemum, and goldenrod to make any color paint texture. You do still need goldenrod. I can't really be passing that up. I've been passing it up. I have my eyes trained for goldenrod. There's Biggie. And so I probably missed a few chrysanthemum. Yeah, so you see where I went to get this, right? There's a dark forest biome, and there's a light forest biome. And there's another feral white. He's guarding some chrysanthemum. You dirty dog, you. Don't you be guarding that flower that I need. You stay back. Huh. Had to kill 2 zombies to pick 1 flower. Doggone it. Yeah, I think we've already gone through and done this one time. That's why it's not as much out here. Because we came through and picked it a while back when we were trying to build up our chrysanthemum, make seeds out of it. Yeah, I should have pre-planned a little better, but darn it, I thought I had enough paint to do that whole thing. We almost did. But I should have went overkill. I should have made like 2 containers, 2 storage chests full of paint. Well, man, the game's starting to get cold. Let's just take that off. Temperature should go back up. It really did. I didn't think it was going to take any more than what we had to finish it all. Because we painted, you know, the base was all painted outside of the belly of it and the ground. I just, darn it, poor planning. Poor planning. Yell if you see some. Yell really loud. I mean, so loud that your neighbors are going to be asking, honey, what's chrysanthemum? Isn't that some type of a flower or a weed? Nice. What are we up to here? We are up to 41. 41. I was trying to get 100. You know, I was trying to get to 100. And I'm hoping that at any moment now, we're going to come across a little cluster. A little cluster of chrysanthemum. And weed through all the other stuff here. It doesn't take... Let's do paint real quick. It's a 1-1-1. Yeah, it's a 1-1-1 situation here. 1 and 1. Feel like I'm playing basketball now. It's this way. Mini bike. There we go. Couple in one spot. Oh, 4 in one spot. Well, now things are picking up for us now. Not having to stop for one, drive, stop for one, drive. I see the little red tip over here. Oh, I'm probably getting a record number of thumbs down today, but I don't care. Thumbs down, thumbs up. It's all the same. Express your opinion, folks. That's what it's all about, right? Thumbs down my little flower picking episode. We got to get this thing done. Doggone it. Is that another feral? That's another feral white. They're everywhere. I don't know if I've noticed how many of those there are. Just a wandering around out here with our modified XML file. There we go. A little tricky with the snowberries. Looks so similar. Ooh, 2 right next to each other. And there's one right here I walked past. Mini bike. Where's my mini bike? Now what are we up to? 60. Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah, we made good ground right there. That little run. It's a shame I can't break something down into paint. You know. Scrap a lot of other things and get some paint out of it. I don't see any over there. Looking for red tips. Check the trash just in case. There's a little can of paint or 2 in there. You never know. Never know where they're hiding this stuff. It's hiding from me. I know you're there. Come out wherever you are. That was growing in gravel. Apparently this stuff grows anywhere. Except for all the other biomes. It doesn't even grow in the pine forest. It only grows in this forest. But yeah, I bet that Higashi Tower, I bet you that would have been a place to go get it. I know Working Stiff Hardware might have some of the crates, but, man, you know, those, I don't even know where one's at. I don't even know the last time we found a Working Stiff. It was somewhere in a city far, far away from here. In a city far, far away, there was a crate that had some paint. Could he find it in time? Oh, there's another dire wolf right there. Is he guarding a flower? You doggone wolf, you. I don't have anything to kill him with. Exploding crossbow bolts are just a tickle on those things. Just a tickle. Shoot him with that thing and he'll go hee 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 hee. Well, I see some red down there. If we can hit 100, I'm going back to the base. And we're almost there, folks. We're almost there. What are we up to? 73. 73. 27 more, folks. I see one right there. 2. Look at that. 25 more. 25 more. 24. Oh, it's hard to... Oh, there we go. 3, 22. 21. 20. 19. 18. 17. 16. Ooh, 15. Do you have any paint, sir? No. I lost count of track of the count. I think that's 14 and then 13. Looks like we might have been doing some digging over here or something. Let's head back to the mini bike. Let me look at my map before I get on the mini bike. Oh yeah, so we can head back towards the base now, and we'll find the last bit on the way out. What does that leave us with there? 12 left. 12 left to get to 100. Magical number 11. Ten. Up. 9. 8. I think I see one on the other side of the road there. 7 hiding behind the tree. 6. Yep. 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1, but I see a few, so we'll just grab them on the way back to our bike. Nice! We did it. We got 100. Beautiful. We might scoop a few more up on our ride back, but we're going to head back to the base. I need to mark it out. Or maybe I don't. Our bedroll's probably somewhere right there where I can see it. The base is there, so no, we won't be going that way. That's all right. It's all right. That's all right, mama. I got 100% the mum. Plus a few. Well, my addiction is strong, ladies and gentlemen. I bought another piece of music equipment today. Sound equipment. Well, music equipment. It's going to really help me expand my music that I'm creating for these videos. It's going to add a lot. I'm going to go from very amateur to, well, to just amateur. Ha! But it's going to sound better. I don't know when. I won't get it until Monday. It's a MIDI controller, but it has just so much with it. It's hard for me to describe if you don't know music, but it comes with thousands of different sounds, and it's really going to help me to get some cool, pump some cool sounding tunes out to you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So I'm real excited about that. I've been needing one for a while, but they're so expensive, and I got this one for a really good price. Very good price. So good, in fact, that I couldn't pass it up. Representative called me from Sweetwater today, and just to confirm the order, and he says that he has one as well, very similar to this, and uses it to record all of his music. And well, I'm excited about that. That'll be something cool to kind of help me out. Maybe I have it in. I should. By the time we finish the Stream Series bass, and I'll use it to make music for that. And then, folks, I'm building a bass on that multiplayer server that I'm excited about. I'm excited. I've never built a bass like this before, and I'm using those enhanced HD blade traps. And so I'm thinking that they're actually going to work. They're going to hold up for some of the horde. I don't know if the design will work. I'm going to probably test it against the horde. Look at that big old honking bass there spawning in. I don't know if it's going to work, but if it does, well, let's ride over to our tree farm real quick and see what's going on with that. If it does, then, man, we're definitely going to document that thing and make another bass preview video out of it. It looks like the gardens could be ready up in there. This is not ready. I don't know how that's going to work. If we're close enough to that to actually, yeah, I guess it should grow. Boy, it skips for a second there when I try to spawn that area in. Let's go grab this stuff out of the garden. But the one thing I need to do, if I grab this stuff, I'm not going to grab the goldenrod. I'm only going to grab the chrysanthemum, because we want this to be ready, this garden to be ready for the base preview. It looks better if it's ready. What else could we plant there? Maybe some corn. Maybe some corn we'll come plant right there and let that be growing. You know what I mean? Because I think I'm good on... Well, look at that, though. Goldenrod is the one thing I'm short on. Maybe we do corn and potatoes. Corn and potatoes. We'll vary it up a little bit. We'll have some corn, cotton, potatoes, and goldenrod in our garden. So I'm going to go over here, or something, anything. Doesn't matter what, just anything. Just so we have something growing in the garden when we do the preview. First order of business would be, we're just going to stick all those in there. Oh, we need water. We need that and this. How much paint can we make? 11,000, folks. We're getting close. Close. Well, that was pretty cool. We were able to go out and get all of that. Let's check over here and see what kind of seed we can make. Have hop seed. We could grow that. Let's just plant some hops. And wait a minute. Oh, okay. I didn't see any potatoes. I was like, are we out of potatoes? Let's make 40 potato seed. Not baked potato seed. I don't think we can plant a baked potato. Maybe I could plant a baked potato, but I don't think it's going to grow. Who knows what it'll grow. And then, the wise thing probably to have done there would have been this. And we can only grow 24 of those, folks. We planted some in the outside garden. Is that right? I don't recall right now. We only have 35 hop seed. That's not going to fill out the garden. Let's just do the corn. That'll look nice. Growing in the garden. 40. Whoa. Whoa. I want it. Whoa. There. You see that little whatever it was doing? It wasn't making. Wasn't making like it was supposed to. Nice, 1,000. Okay, get these on our belt. Now, this is just to have something to showcase in this garden. I'm pretty sure we planted chrysanthemum in the outside garden. I don't think 11,000 whatever is enough for the whole base. I don't think it is. I don't think that's enough to paint the pillars and the ground outside. I guessed at about 6,000 to paint the ground outside. That was just a guess. Plus, if we want to repaint the top of the horde room, because no one liked that. No one liked my idea of painting it but I didn't like it either. So if we're not gonna do all the quarter pillars, we're just gonna do the top, the very top. We're not gonna paint the sides or the bottom. The bottom's done and good. The sides can stay reflective. I don't care. But the very tip top, maybe the tread plate or something. Booyah. Done. So all that should grow. Let me close the dough. Oh, we let that grow. I need to fuel up the spotlights in the centermost part right there as well. I need to fuel that up. Get this out. Oh, I just hit another 1,000. Let's get this there and that. 17 minutes for another 9,500. I tell you what, we'll stop right here. We'll stop right here. And when we come back on tomorrow's episode of Can We Paint It, there's all of those are done. And all of those are done. Nice. What do we have left over for gunpowder? We can make a few more shotgun shells. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Let's stick that in there. And let's see what it looks like. Because I don't think we have any shotgun shells in any of the turrets. You know what I mean? I think they're out completely. So if I could get one stack in each, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's one stack in each. That's all I need. So we're good on that. We could make, I had 111 of those. We have Molotovs. We have pipe bombs. So folks, we're set. So we're set for the Horde to do the base preview for that, as far as that goes. Only thing we're short on now is just this stinking paint. I'll say when we come back tomorrow, I have to be really careful with the paint we have. I'm going to stick my Duke coins in here if we have room, and if we don't, Why are we carrying all that meat stew around? We were traveling. That's why we were carrying that around. I wonder if we should just do it right now and see if we have enough. You know what I mean? Do it right now and see if we have enough. Just with what's in our inventory. So let's get in that mode real quick. Can't miss these. I can't goof up on this. This is important that we do this right this time. I wasted a good bit. I was kind of sloppy with that other side, and I wasted a good bit of paint. I say a good bit. I probably wasted 1,000 paint. What? Little man, you just gonna have to be thirsty. You know, I don't have time to be bottle feeding you. We have work to do here today. All these fine folk have been waiting. Someone, maybe it was Matt Bodin, was worried about the ground being all cracked. Man, if I fix this, if I go around and fix all of that stuff, it's going to get cracked again and again and again and again. Oh, yeah, this is definitely not going to be enough to finish the ground because look at that. We're already down to 1406, 1370. Oh, it's just slurping it up. Yeah, there's no need to get this all pristine looking out here. It doesn't look too bad once you paint it. You know, it doesn't look bad. But doggone it, if I hadn't decided to listen to those couple subscribers, I hope you're still listening and watching because I did it for you, doggone it. I could have been done with this stinking base by now if I hadn't wasted all my paint on the ground out here. We still have to go around and do that too, you know, like right here. Every one of those little spots like that, we have to paint all of those that we missed along with the pillars. We have a lot of those little spots too around the pillars that we missed that, I don't know, just didn't work out when I did the roller. All right, so we're not even going to make it back to the end this one time. So what is that about another... Is that a 4 gap? So one more trip down from this end to the other, and we're done with the ground, folks. One more trip down. One more trip down memory lane. 2 paint, we're out. So I can't even, takes more than 1 paint to paint 1 spot. One more trip down. Pillars, done. Might not even redo the horde area. Pillars, done. I know, little man. I'm putting your poncho back on now. I don't know why you get cooler with a leather poncho on. That doesn't make any sense to me. Those things are hot. Those things are hot. And 52. And booyah. All right. Well, there's the next little bit that we'll need in here crafting to finish out over there. I'll log out with my paintbrush in my hand because that's what we do. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. What we're working towards. Well, I'm going to get my little man something to drink. And we come back tomorrow. I hope to finish this stinking thing. Maybe, just maybe, our garden at the tree farm will be completed. And if that's the case, then we will definitely have enough paint to finish this base out and do our little horde attack preview. Well, folks, I thank you for your support and hanging out here today. You have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located. I'll see you all tomorrow.